Today's topic is normal sensory perpetual abilities. I will be discussing 5 points related to it. First is one acquires a language, one hears. What does it mean? For example, if a child has Hindi as a mother tongue language, he or she acquires the Hindi language which he or she gets to hear using the hearing sense naturally from the environment, from parents, and the people around the child. So, a child with normal hearing ability will acquire the language which is spoken around them. And in the same way, if that child goes and stays in China or America, he or she may acquire the language of that is spoken there. As one hears the language, the mind automatically starts perceiving it. Therefore, the child may be able to speak and understand multiple languages based on the speakers around them. Second, hearing plays a vital role in language acquisition. But why is it so? Let me explain that to you. A person acquires the language from the people around them, their family, by listening, and it leads to clear understanding of how to use language, form sentences, and speak effectively. If we are unable to hear any sound and have no access to spoken language, then can we be able to acquire and speak that language? No, that is not possible. Language development is dependent on the child's ability to hear. To develop a spoken language, children must be able to hear speech clearly. Third, language problem of children with hearing impairment are very severe. I will explain it. For example, in a family, there is a deaf person but his or her parents are hearing. They got lot of news updates about surroundings from TV channels. But can it be possible for a deaf person to hear the TV news? No, the news bulletin and daily updates are not accessible to the deaf because they are unable to listen. The impairment can cause delay in the development of communication skills and hence restricts receptive and expressive skills in spoken language. Fourth, more the severity of hearing loss, greater are the linguistic problems. Let me explain that. For example, a child with mild hearing loss might find it difficult to identify softer sounds, while moderate to severely hearing impaired children might find it more difficult to hear loud. There are linguistic difficulties that can occur with the degree of hearing loss that they experience. Their language may develop more slowly than those without an impairment. Fifth, hearing loss makes it very difficult for the child to expand the vocabulary, form grammatical rules, make sentences, etc. Let me explain it using an example. For children who depend on visual communication, it may be more difficult for them to acquire language from their environment, incidentally, from overhearing conversation of others in their environment. Without this incidental learning, a child who is deaf or hard of hearing may have limited knowledge of the vocabulary and grammar of that spoken language.